we identified within our safe system of work the need for other work controls to underpin our safe systems. Part of those other work control systems are our permit to work controls. But what is a permit to work system? The HSE defined this as a formal recorded process used to control work which is identified as potentially hazardous, and a means of communication between the site or installation management, plant supervisors, operators and those who carry out the hazardous work. Our permit to work system must have some essential features. These include clear identification of those who may authorise particular jobs. So we should have a system in place that tells us who's responsible for authorising particular jobs, be they hot work, confined space entry, cold work, isolation, electrical work, you name it. There should be a process in place for ensuring that we've got authorisers clearly identified within our permit to work system. First and foremost is that we've got clear identification of the types of work that we consider hazardous. For example, hot work, confined space entry or working at height. We should have standardised identification of the task, the risk assessment process, the permitted task duration and also any simultaneous work activity. So what we're looking for here is the task is clearly identified that all personnel will recognise in a standardised format, but also that the risk assessments are carried out in a clear and logical way, that the permitted task duration is clearly documented, that is, when is it allowed to start and when must it finish by, and also what other simultaneous activities might be undertaken during that period. So not just within the permit to work, but what operational activities might conflict with that work activity you are authorising. Key within our permit to work system is that training and instruction, not only in the issue, but also the use and closure of permits. That training and instruction should capture all personnel at all levels, including permit issuers, authorisers, issuing authorities and contractors who are actually carrying out the work party, to make sure that they understand their individual and collective responsibilities within that permit to work system. And as ever, with any system, is that monitoring and auditing to ensure that the system's working as intended. This monitoring and auditing process should cover all aspects of our permit to work procedure, including areas such as the building of the permit to work, the issue, the use of the permit to work, but also key areas such as suspension and closure of that permit, to ensure that these are effectively controlled within the work environment and clearly communicated to all personnel. The permit to work is essentially a communication device, and it's all about the facility giving the work party written permission to work within an expected area and time frame using authorised equipment. It is essential that all personnel are competent in their roles and responsibilities within the permit to work system.